Welcome to District Command Central, your go-to source for the latest news and updates on the Washington Commanders. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a play. Tyreek Hill, one of the fastest and most electrifying wide receivers in NFL history, has officially signed what is being called a historic contract with the Washington Commanders, and the news has already sent shockwaves through the league and the fan base alike. Fans of the Commanders have been buzzing online, speculating about how Hill's presence could completely transform the team's offensive strategies and create matchups nightmares for opposing defenses. Rumors began swirling weeks ago about Hill's potential move, with insiders hinting that the deal was not just lucrative financially, but strategically significant, indicating the Commanders' commitment to making a serious playoff push. Social media erupted with memes, reactions, and endless debates about whether this signing could finally elevate Washington into championship contention, with hashtags trending nationwide. Analysts have started breaking down game film, imagining how Hill's speed and route running could synergize with the current quarterback, potentially opening up the field in ways fans haven't seen in years. Meanwhile, speculation about the locker room dynamics has grown, with some suggesting Hill's leadership style could either inspire younger players or create tension with established stars, making every practice and preseason game a storyline in itself. Beyond the immediate excitement of Hill's arrival, there's a palpable sense that this move is more than just a flashy headline. It's a calculated gamble with long-term implications. Sources close to the team hint that the Commanders' front office viewed Hill not only as a weapon on the field, but also as a marketing phenomenon capable of rejuvenating the team's national profile, drawing attention from casual fans and media outlets alike. Rumors suggest that behind closed doors, executives spent months negotiating not just the salary, but intricate performance incentives, which could potentially unlock even more historical payouts if Hill hits specific benchmarks in receptions, touchdowns, and yardage. The sheer financial commitment signals a bold statement to the league. Washington is ready to contend with the elite teams in the NFC and beyond, and they are willing to make marquee moves to prove it. Fan forums have exploded with speculative discussions, imagining the type of highlight reel plays Hill could produce under the Commanders' offensive schemes, and whether his presence could force defensive coordinators across the league to rethink their strategies entirely. Meanwhile, betting odds and fantasy football projections are being recalibrated, reflecting a growing consensus that Hill's arrival is a transformative event, one that could influence draft strategies and free agent decisions for years to come. The excitement is tangible, and even casual observers are tuning in just to watch how this unfolding story develops. Adding another layer to the intrigue, whispers about potential quarterback target dynamics have captivated analysts and fans alike. The speculation revolves around how Hill's elite speed and precise route running might influence the team's passing hierarchy, potentially shifting the spotlight from established receivers or even altering play-calling tendencies. Sources indicate that internal meetings have been intense, with offensive coordinators mapping out scenarios that maximize Hill's ability to stretch the field and create mismatches, particularly in red zone situations. The rumor mill is also abuzz with suggestions that Hill's signing could prompt other high-profile players to reconsider their own positions, whether through contract renegotiations or exploring trade possibilities, effectively reshaping the Commanders' roster in subtle but significant ways. Media pundits have started drawing comparisons to some of the league's most impactful acquisitions, speculating whether Hill's addition will mirror the seismic shift seen when other star players changed teams in recent years. Fan reactions range from euphoria to cautious optimism, with debates over whether Hill can maintain his exceptional performance in a new system, facing different defensive schemes and coaching philosophies. Ultimately, the narrative emerging is that Hill's signing is not merely a transaction. It is the ignition of a larger story, one that fans and analysts will follow closely, hoping for historic plays, unexpected drama, and perhaps even a glimpse of championship glory that has eluded the team for far too long. The financial details of Hill's contract have also fueled endless chatter, particularly regarding the guaranteed money and potential performance bonuses that could make this one of the most lucrative deals in NFL history. While exact figures remain a topic of speculation, insiders suggest that the structure is innovative, designed to reward both production and longevity, indicating that the Commanders expect Hill to be a cornerstone of their offense for multiple seasons. Betting circles and fantasy analysts have dissected the numbers, calculating how Hill's statistical output might influence team success, league rankings, and individual accolades. Meanwhile, the rumor mill speculates about potential opt-out clauses, incentives for playoff appearances, and how Hill's contract could set new benchmarks for future wide receivers, possibly influencing market rates for top-tier talent across the NFL. Fans have turned this financial excitement into social media phenomena, creating polls, memes, and endless threads debating whether this deal represents smart risk-taking or extravagant spending. In parallel, commentators speculate that Hill's presence could influence draft decisions, pushing the Commanders to prioritize complementary skill positions to maximize his unique abilities. The layers of intrigue continue to grow, suggesting that this story is far from over, and every press conference, practice session, and preseason matchup will be dissected for hints about how this historic signing will unfold in reality. Rumors have even started to swirl around the personal and cultural impact Hill might have in Washington, with insiders hinting at potential partnerships, community events, and brand-building initiatives that extend beyond the field. Fans speculate that Hill's charisma and high-profile persona could galvanize local support, sell out stadiums, and create a ripple effect of enthusiasm that revitalizes the team's public image. Meanwhile, analysts wonder how opposing teams will adjust defensively, potentially double-covering Hill or altering coverage schemes to mitigate his explosive speed, which could inadvertently open opportunities for other offensive players. Some commentators have even suggested that Hill's presence could redefine the Commanders' identity, shifting perceptions from a middling team to a legitimate contender capable of making a deep playoff run. The combination of performance potential, marketing appeal, and strategic value has created a perfect storm of speculation, ensuring that every practice, interview, and game appearance will be scrutinized and discussed extensively. As the story develops, it seems certain that Tyreek Hill's arrival in Washington is not just a news event. It's a full-blown narrative, rich with suspense, opportunity, and potential drama that fans and analysts will follow with rapt attention for months, possibly years, to come. Amid all the excitement, there's also cautious speculation about potential challenges that Hill and the Commanders might face. Rumors hint at the delicate balance between integrating a superstar into an existing roster while maintaining team chemistry, navigating potential personality clashes, and ensuring that play-calling adjustments are effective without over-relying on a single player. Some insiders suggest that Hill's signing may create indirect ripple effects, influencing the expectations placed on quarterbacks, offensive coordinators, and even defensive players who now must contend with the league's fastest wide receiver on a weekly basis. Fans have debated whether this signing is a short-term spectacle or a sustainable strategy for long-term success, with social media threads filled with passionate arguments for both sides. Meanwhile, league analysts have begun contextualizing the move historically, comparing it to other high-profile acquisitions and projecting potential playoff outcomes. The rumor mill is active, suggesting that Hill's presence may even influence draft picks, free agent acquisitions, and salary cap strategies as the team recalibrates to maximize his impact. Every interview, practice, and pre-game report now carries extra weight, as observers attempt to read between the lines and anticipate how this historic signing will reshape not only the Commanders' season, but potentially the balance of power within the NFC. The speculation around Tyreek Hill's impact on the Washington Commanders extends far beyond the field, reaching locker room dynamics, coaching decisions, and even fan culture, creating a whirlwind of discussion across social media and sports talk shows. Rumors suggest that Hill's arrival could spark internal debates about target distribution, with some veteran receivers potentially concerned about sharing the spotlight with a player whose reputation precedes him, while younger teammates might see an unprecedented opportunity to learn from one of the game's most dynamic talents. Analysts have started imagining scenarios where Hill's speed forces defensive coordinators to rethink schemes entirely, potentially creating cascading effects that open the door for other players to thrive unexpectedly. Social media speculation also points to potential marketing tie-ins, community engagement, and endorsements that could elevate the Commanders' brand, making Hill not just a player, but a cultural phenomenon within the team's ecosystem. Insider chatter hints that Hill's leadership style, known for intensity and focus, could influence practice habits, preparation routines, and even the overall mentality of the offense, suggesting that every snap in training camp will be scrutinized for signs of chemistry or tension. Meanwhile, the rumor mill continues to churn, with fans imagining highlight plays, game-changing touchdowns, and the psychological impact of having a player who can shift momentum in a single play. If you're enjoying the coverage, make sure to smash that like button and drop a comment with your thoughts on the Commanders' latest moves. We want to hear from you. Beyond the immediate excitement of game day potential, whispers suggest that Hill's presence could trigger strategic shifts across the league as opponents adapt to account for his unmatched speed and agility. Rumors have circulated that defensive coordinators may begin employing unconventional coverage packages, experimenting with cornerback rotations, or even double-teaming him in certain formations, inadvertently creating opportunities for the Commanders' other offensive weapons. Analysts speculate that the coaching staff may adjust playbooks to leverage Hill's strengths in ways that could reshape the entire offensive philosophy, from pre-snap motion to timing routes and deep vertical concepts. Social media debates have exploded over the potential statistical impact, with fans projecting career-high receptions, yardage totals, and touchdown numbers, while also considering the team's broader playoff aspirations. Insider sources hint that the deal's structure, including bonuses and incentives, reflects not only confidence in Hill's abilities, but also a calculated effort to maximize long-term value while ensuring he remains a focal point of the offense. Rumors also suggest that Hill's signing may influence future free agent movements, enticing complementary players who want to join a team capable of competing at the highest level. Every week, analysts, fans, and casual observers are left questioning just how far-reaching the ripple effect of this signing might be. The cultural and psychological impact of Tyreek Hill joining the Commanders has become another hot topic, with rumors suggesting that his competitive mindset could serve as a catalyst for the entire roster. Some insiders speculate that Hill's presence will elevate practice intensity, pushing teammates to enhance their speed, precision, and mental focus to match his level of preparation. The rumor mill also hints at potential tensions, as integrating a superstar into an established team often involves navigating egos, playtime expectations, and locker room hierarchies. Analysts have begun drawing parallels to other high-profile acquisitions, debating whether Hill's signing could inspire a championship mentality similar to what has been seen in other NFL franchises that secured game-changing players. Fans are engaged in fervent speculation about whether Hill's arrival could trigger a domino effect, influencing coaching strategies, offensive schemes, and even recruitment decisions for upcoming drafts. Meanwhile, social media platforms have been inundated with highlight compilations, memes, and theoretical first touchdown scenarios, creating a narrative that blends excitement, suspense, and speculation. Observers suggest that Hill's addition may redefine the Commanders' identity, turning them into a team that is not only competitive but capable of consistently creating explosive plays that command national attention, while the rumor mill continues to churn with every minor development reported. Financial considerations remain central to the ongoing discussion, as the rumored historic nature of Hill's contract has set a new benchmark in the league. Analysts suggest that the guaranteed money, bonuses, and performance incentives reflect both confidence in Hill's abilities and a bold gamble by the Commanders' front office to secure a generational talent. Rumors indicate that the deal may have creative clauses designed to reward longevity, elite performance, and playoff success, signaling that Washington views Hill as a long-term cornerstone rather than a short-term acquisition. Social media speculation has exploded with debates about whether the financial commitment is justified, with fans weighing the potential rewards of Hill's production against the risk inherent in investing so heavily in a single player. Meanwhile, analysts continue to break down the potential ripple effects on salary cap strategy, free agent signings, and draft decisions, suggesting that Hill's presence could indirectly shape roster decisions for years to come. Insider chatter even hints at the broader league impact, with other franchises potentially revising contract structures and incentives in response, creating a domino effect throughout the NFL. Ultimately, the financial component adds another layer of intrigue, ensuring that Hill's signing is discussed not only in terms of on-field, performance, but also as a landmark strategic move with far-reaching consequences. The rumor landscape is further fueled by speculation about the potential on-field synergy between Hill and Washington's quarterback, as analysts imagine how deep connections, timing routes, and split-second decisions could produce highlight reel moments. Sources suggest that Hill's elite speed and precise route running could redefine the passing game, forcing defenders to make rapid decisions and creating opportunities for big plays. Fans have become obsessed with projecting statistics, debating whether Hill could eclipse previous career highs or set new league records under the Commanders' system. The rumor mill also points to potential adjustments in offensive philosophy, with whispers that coaches might experiment with innovative schemes to fully exploit Hill's unique skill set. Beyond pure statistics, analysts speculate about psychological effects, as having a player capable of changing the momentum in an instant may elevate overall team confidence and fan engagement. Meanwhile, social media channels are flooded with simulated scenarios, mock highlight reels, and speculative commentary, feeding the growing narrative that Hill's signing is more than just a player acquisition. It is a seismic event in the NFL landscape, poised to influence not only Washington's season, but potentially the balance of power within the league itself. Thanks for tuning into District Command Central. Make sure to subscribe and follow us for all the Commanders news you need. Until next time, keep the faith and hail to the Commanders.